No one, like, how would you know? How would you guys know I'm cheating those extra 200 views? But believe me, the difference between being 573 and like 800 is massive. It's massive. There are people that do it all the fucking time. There are people that do it all the fucking time. Even the most legit ones. I've seen people write Twitch streamers in my chat, be like, this person would never cheat views. Nope. In order to not create drama conflict, I do not say yes or no to any specific name, but I'm just thinking, I'm reading those messages, I'm like, nope, that person cheats too. And it's sad because it's like, I know this person is getting debated. It's crazy. It's a lot. It sucks. I mean, Twitch has been cracking down on it, which is great, but we'll see. I don't understand what's happening in the throne because it's happening to everyone. It's like fake 1K views in the throne section. Yeah. Yeah, I think view body is becoming more standard nowadays. Yeah. Certainly feels like it, right? I don't know. It is what it is. Like, okay, so if you look at New World, look what's happening to Baggins. Look at what's happening to Baggins. He's popping off. Right? He's popping off. How many new followers do you think he's getting per day right now? With this expansion. This is a huge growth window. Look at this. 109 the day before expansion, 1.2k yesterday, and in 5, he's already at 255 today. Chat. If you want to know what it's like from a streamer perspective, here's one of the big ones. Imagine if I cheated views.
Game entry narration assistance is now up.
Above him at 4.5 and continue to pad to stay above him. And he's like, let's say he's at 5k. Let's say I embedded and cheated views to 5.5. I'm a sizable MMO creator. He does not embed. I had a conversation with him in private and his wife. Baggins is a legit one. He had I think like a 1 month-ish window where he ignorantly tried embedding without knowing and understanding the repercussions of it, got minimum growth from it because it was a short period and it wasn't even a juiced site. Okay, and he immediately stopped and has regretted it ever since and was educated on the situation. That's no problem. People make mistakes out of ignorance all the time. I'm not going to hate on a creator for that. He owned up to it. He admitted it. He didn't gain his growth from it, and he's never going to do it again. He's again, like, they understand it. That's the difference. I have a lot of respect for that. I had a conversation with him directly because I mentioned on my stream that I'm hesitant to collabing with someone like Baggins because I heard there's like a story there where he embedded the chief views, and it's just not him saying fake it till he makes it. That is not what he said at all. That's Asmon said he said it, and it's just not true. In fact, he had a private conversation with Asmon and Goliathan directly. 100%. Baggins deserves this. Okay. He like, I have all the respect for anyone that owns up to shit like that. No problem. The intent is the big thing, right? Awesome dude. Nice guy. He's been dedicated to this game for a long time. He's good. And look, he's having his moment. This is awesome. He deserves the growth that he's getting right now. But what happens if you have people like me and other maybe non-New World or maybe even smaller New World people that embed during this window to get ahead of him in that 1-2 spot, and now Baggins is like 3 or 4. He does not hit these numbers I mean, he's still going to have a huge growth window, but he's not going to have as big of growth. It's like a snowballing effect, right? This number 1 spot in these types of campaigns are so significant. And the fact that there are people that cheat it is so fucking bad. And it happens all the time. It happens all the goddamn time. And you can't tell. You can't notice it. I've had it happen to me. Multiple. It happened to me in Throne. It happened to me in Throne. There are people that cheated views to get ahead of me in Throne when I was the channel. You know what I mean? It sucks. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. It's so bad. It's so bad. I hate it. He did it knowingly. He may not do it now, but no doubt he got growth from it. Nah. Doing it for a month, even 2 months, you don't get growth from that. You don't get growth from it unless it was like during an expansion launch or something like this. Then that could have been a big window, right? Obviously, he knowingly did, like. Obviously, it's not like. Obviously, he knew that he was getting embedded. What I'm saying is unknowing, not knowingly. What I'm saying is more ignorant to the repercussions of the detriments, how it's a detriment to the community and streaming. You know what I mean? Like he was ignorant to those things. You know, it was just like a streamer that's like on my side to give you more exposure. A new novice or ignorant or naive streamer would just be like, yeah, cool. That's more exposure for me. No problem. Believe me, there's a lot of streamers that don't know the repercussions of it, and it's understandable. You can't expect to know everything immediately, you know, as a smaller streamer. No, all the details to his case, but I did have a conversation with him. Do you think Whelp's view bots, his chat is always lively as hell and seems legit? Let's just put it this way. I've had companies ask me if he view bots. I've had companies ask me if he view bots because his chat is dead. Literally, companies reach out to me asking. Which, by the way, happens when you actually have an audience, right? Like if you have a real audience, you have real influence. If you have real influence, then you have real attention. Not that I'm big, right? Like I'm a small streamer relative to like the bigger people. Like Stoops has a real community. These are chats that have real community. Right? I would, okay, to be fair to Whelps, I would say most of his viewers usually are, I would say is real. Like he has real growth, right? Someone like Whelps, he obviously did grow through.
Are you here for the
Throne.
ball?
But that's exactly what I'm saying. Like regardless of Whelps, there are a lot of viewers, or excuse me, a lot of streamers that do have a real community of viewers or a real viewership, but they pat on top. Dude, I got a few messages from people offering me to embed and then people trying to sell me subs. Yeah, exactly. Response to the video made me follow him to the day. Oh, really? I didn't know they even talked like in an interview like that. Are we not real enough for you? You are. Do you have a troll community? Yeah, I do. I do have a troll community. I have a troll community as hell. How's the expansion? So far, the expansion was great. So we've just been yapping this whole time. Once for like 4 hours and had people offering me in Twitch chat for bots and bloody early services. Yeah, as well as in a bad spot. I hear is a lot of infantry. Okay, listen, like okay, so Whelps' name comes up a lot because of obviously Throne, right? Look here, you want my honest? Here's my honest thing, and he's more than welcome to reach out to me because here's the thing. I actually reached out to him privately, directly, asking because there was some stuff that was happening with his channel that didn't really make sense, that was a little suspect, but it was at the same time I could tell that he very got a lot of organic, real growth from Throne as well. But there were still a few things that were a bit sussy, and there are more and more people coming out the woodwork saying that he had a history of embedding or I think like embedding for New World like back in the day or something. I don't know, rumors. So I DM'd him directly and asked him, and he said no. Fast forward in the future, during specific campaigns, right? The way his viewership fluctuated was not natural, and then this enhancer, this extension came out, which tracks embedded views, right? And I noticed this was after I'd stopped playing Throne, by the way. I had noticed that his viewer to chatter ratio, as per the extension, and the extension is never wrong when it comes to showing a low chatter count, right? Like this is not the most accurate, but anytime this number is really low compared to this, it's like a guarantee, right? Dude, he had like a week, he had like 2 weeks where he had double the views compared to chatters, 2 or like more, like 2 to 2.5 times X. He was at like 600-700 viewers, and the chat and the chatters showed like the real chatters showed like 200 to 300. And I mentioned it privately in my Discord, within my like officer guild leader chat, and one of his mods is he's in my Throne guild, and he's like, and he kind of explained the situation. I told him, look, like, this is what the numbers show, you should tell him to stop. Dude, the next day he went down from 600 to like 300, equaling that number, and he's ever since then he kind of stayed consistent with that chatter ratio. But bro, I mean, I'll be honest, like I don't like, for me, seeing some of the way his numbers fluctuated was a little sussy.
I can't help you with the,
and I kind of bit my tongue on this because I really liked him as a friend. We were in the same guild and whatnot. It felt like we kind of grew together through Throne. But then I started noticing some sussy shit, and then the extension came out, and then I saw the extension kind of expose it. And then after I told his mod about it, coincidentally, the next day he matches the number for the extension and has stayed consistent with those numbers ever since, which is like 300 to 400 viewers during a non-drops campaign. Like, when I saw that, like, for me, the evidence, that's enough for me to just, I mean, I don't hate the dude or anything, but I mean, he could do what Baggins did, which is DM me personally and explain the situation. But look, man, I'm an evidence / numbers guy. You know, you have Twitch streamers complaining about like, oh, my viewership dropped because of the new Twitch thing. Bullshit, man. My viewership hasn't gone down one fucking bit. Stoops' viewership hasn't gone.
Oh my, what the fuck? What? Oh, that's the Phoenix shit, isn't it? He's dead.
see your conversations were successful. You should do.
Welcome to Tool Arrest. Do you require a place to rest? Welcome to Tool Arrest. Do you require a place to rest? Welcome to Tool Arrest. Be careful in the catacomb.
So, Alexei saying, well, I thought I was gonna. The tear of God. Yet.
Thank you.